Hello, I'm Dawn Funk, and I have been a part of the Wella family since 2014.
As a stylist for 25 years, one of the things that makes my blood flow and makes me passionate about my career is being able to take geometric shapes and put them into something that's fun and versatile. The first time I met Karis, her energy and her awesome spirit inspired me to think about how I could make her hair a little bit more fun, because her biggest challenge is her fringe and that her bangs look a little dated. So the best thing about the ability to take all that my mentors and some of the biggest icons in the industry who have taught me both personally and just through their work and through the legacy that they leave, one of the great things about that is that I can take it and translate it into something fun. One side can be a little more classic, and the other side can be a little more geometric for when she wants to be exceptionally elegant and going out for an evening. The best way to do all of that, in my opinion, is certainly to take what she's got, because I love the shape, and my inspiration is definitely more about her geometric lines, and her jawline are what you see, because she's got a great face shape. If I start cutting into all of this and take all of this texture, and she's certainly not got any product in here, and I'm going to use the pearl styler since I can use that dry and really give her a lot more texture, because I don't necessarily need lifts in order to get the geometry of this. I mostly need some support, and I'm going to finish her with the Pure Brilliant. So since Karis has put her extreme trust in me, I certainly wouldn't want to disappoint her. And the great part about her hair is that it has the ability to be straight, and I don't have to work with it at all with any heat tools, which is my preference, because hair naturally falls the way it's supposed to, and better to see it dry and cut it dry so I can find its home. So Vidal Sassoon was one of the icons that actually inspires me continually still. Even the 3 times I've been to London, all 3 times the impression that I was left with was something that I could bring home and something that I could use not just on a daily basis, but also in my life, because it's so easy to get caught up in the everyday grind, and I'm very thankful that I have the blessing of still staying passionate about my career, about my clients, and about the things that I've experienced. And I love to share my knowledge, because the profession that I am blessed to be in has so much opportunity for people to learn. And there's so many young hairdressers who have a passion and who have talent but don't always understand what to do with it. And that's what you get from experience, because after all, experience and mistakes are the only thing you can truly call your own, which makes us all unique. And certainly I've had plenty of opportunities to make mistakes and to learn what works, what doesn't work, and how to dress hair so that it's more suiting to who you are as a person. There aren't any professions that I can think of in the world that are more exciting than being a hairdresser, because that is what makes my blood flow when I get to do something really fun. And the best part about getting excited about your career and your choices are that it's generally pretty infectious. One of the things that I did learn at Sassoon's the last time I went was that the space around something is actually what always inspires me. And so when you can look at things and people and see what makes them beautiful, they may or may not see it themselves, but the best part is you make a difference in their life and you make a difference in their everyday, because we wear clothes every day, but we also wear our hair every day. And that wasn't something that I ever really thought about until someone taught that to me. And so I've just had a lot of amazing human beings who have been my mentors and who've pushed me and challenged me in ways I would have never dreamed of. And that has also helped me to grow beyond what I ever thought I would have 25 years ago after I left the corporate world as a purchasing assistant, because it was my dream to be a hairdresser when I was 16. And I was told I was too smart, so I went to college. And then I learned that I still had that passion for being a hairdresser. And when I went to beauty school and had the opportunity to actually get a job in a place that trained me and taught me and showed me that there is so much more to this awesome industry that I love. It's a choice to find things that inspire you, to be around people that inspire you. I love my young staff who keep me fresh and trust me and keep me from getting boring, although I don't know that that's possible in my world. I just think there's so much more to offer than just getting up out of bed in the morning every day and going to work and wondering if you make a difference. And it's such a blessing when you can share your talent and affect others. And when somebody allows me to give them what's inside of me is just really incredible, because I've worked really hard to get where I am. And so I love it when someone sends me a picture of rainbow colored roots and tells me that they're a pain. Because actually that's what I've worked my whole life for, is to do something really creative and fun. So I would never consider that a pain. I consider that a challenge. Because dreaming is the easy part. The hard work is actually making it happen. And you have to have determination. Sure, skill is an important part of it. But when you really want something, it just consumes you, and then you use that determination to push you through the hard work that gets you where you need to be. Plus, having a beautiful model never hurts. Because Karis's hair actually really needed a whole lot more texture. Because if you have a supportive hairstyle and products that support what you're doing, it really should last you a whole lot longer. And in the world we live in, that's certainly something most people are missing, because we live in a world where everything has got a shelf life that's much shorter and much more replaceable and much more disposable. And in order to give someone a look or a finished style that actually lasts more than 2 weeks is something that they will never forget. Because that's the best part, is leaving an impression so that you don't wind up just becoming like everyone else. And that's, unfortunately, what happens to a lot of people. And then you become uninspired, and I would never choose to have that happen to me. Because this is something that I just love to do. And I was given an awesome opportunity to have a legacy. And one of the most important things I can do is give the people that taught me the respect of continuing to carry out something that when I'm ready to retire someday, in a long time from now, I have the level of contentment that I did when I walked in the door. And that is really what success is. What do you think?
Love it.
Do you feel like it's enough of a change?
Oh yeah.
Good. Thank you.
It's amazing how, I mean, you took a generous amount off, but you didn't take as much off as I thought you were going to. And it made such a dramatic difference.
Yep. And I love it on this side, actually. You can choose which side you want to wear it on. And the great part is, as this grows in, you may flip it, just depending on what's happening with it. That's the great part.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it.
Yes, and that's how it should be.
I'll take a bottle of that to go, please.